Hello everybody, Evil Bert back on the internet again with another hastily made and poorly thought out cocktail video. Now, as I do this, we are in the final hours of Cinco De Mayo, and of course, the most requested beverage on this date is the good old Margarita. Now, the Margarita is pretty straightforward. You got your lime, you got your tequila, you got your Cointreau. What more is there to do? Well, there's already been a video on this today that I posted earlier, so why do all of that? Why take care of all this craftsmanship, especially when so many places do the margarita wrong? So, since there's so many wrong margaritas out there, we might as well try a fun, wrong way to do a margarita. Now, there's so many ways we could go wrong on this. We could just simply put in some beer, cerveza, won't mention the brand right now, and stick in a lime Mexican soda, and there you go. Or just the old standby of you just grab the mix from the store, grab a big bottle of tequila from the store, and you're done. I like the idea of just sticking tequila and lime juice and ice in the blender, and then go, yell at hippies, and then they try to shoot you, and then you go with them in your swimming pool with a flamethrower. Actually, well, that doesn't happen often, but I really enjoyed Leo DiCaprio's performance. He should have won the Oscar instead of Pitt, but anyway. But I'm going to show you my wrong way of doing a margarita. And the proper way, of course, you should do it in a nice small rocks glass. But most restaurants won't do it. If you go to a big, Mexican restaurant, and I don't know, at this point I've lost my belief, what is actual Mexican food? I don't know if Taco Bell counts as Mexican food. If you go to a very, tacky place, it's a lot of fun. I like Mazatlan in Portland, which is a really cool place. And they don't mess around with the margaritas. They don't use a glass like this, they use a glass like this. And for that, we really have to go crazy with our portions here. Now, I basically have a standard portion for most of my cocktails. 2 ounces spirit, ounce of liqueur, and then an ounce of juice, or fill it to the top with my mixer. But this is a pretty big glass here. This fits a lot of stuff. So, and I got nothing else to do today. So I'm going to go nuts on this. If I can find where I put, there's my shot glass. So, again, got a big old bottle of tequila here. 1, 2, and because it's a big old glass here, I'm going the double root. So as I said, usually I do 2 ounces, 4 ounces tequila. And then I have the limes, so might as well use them. Now this is going to be a little tricky because I'm not that good at juicing. This is going to be one hell of a mess, I think. My glass here. I'm not going to... And I would like to say maybe I would use this for another drink, but when you consider the size of this, I'm not going to be awake after this, so let me get as much as I can out of this. So even stick it in there. I'm going to resort to lime juice just to save a mess, and also if you have trouble finding limes. Now also, one thing I did not put out as a proviso was that I have no salt. It was great that my grocery store is now open until 10 o'clock, but they did not have kosher salt, which is, again, if you saw the video earlier, you can hear the words of Archer, a margarita ain't a margarita without kosher salt. But as I said, we're doing this wrong. Now, I do have Cointreau. I do have it right, and essentially, I can get this done right. But I'm not doing it right today. And I'm going to show you my favorite way of getting it wrong with Curacao. This is, I really like the color of my drinks when I use this. Oh, that's so hard to get off. There we go. And of course, as I said, we're doing double. Usually it's an ounce of this stuff. But today, of course, this is a double. And of course, I got some on this lovely tablecloth again. Anyway, moot point. On to, and I'll get as much lime as I know how can out of this. So, I'm sure there's tools and stuff, but as you all know, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, stick this on here and shake till gosh that's cold. And I had some more props to show you on this. I never show. I actually got the mixer and I'm not using it, but also got that Baja Blast from Taco Bell. But anyway, and now the pour. I don't know what we can see. I feel like in the background here. It's better when I'm in the kitchen on these colorful pours here, but there we go. I want to block it. Let's see how nice this looks. And I say, for this glass, let's see if we get up to the camera here without spilling it, but I say, double portion, very good for, there we go. Anyway, this is going to last me pretty much the whole night here, so, stay safe and happy drinking, everyone. Oh yeah.